Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. But we'll go out and play some Frisbee. King, you want to go play some Frisbee? Let's go do it. Let's go. Oh, wait. Let's do this officially. Let's do it officially. Boom. So King and I are going to go do some flat work. Let's go, handsome. Come on, Superman. King. Right, this here versus this. And you can see him shift. Come on, right? You can see him shift each time. And that shift is, it might be the thing that is necessary for you to get your dog to flip. Yes, good man. Aus. Aus, yes. What you doing, little CupCake? See you. They've moved up on me. They're creeping up. Trying out the new spot, CupCake. profile shot, Epi. Huh? Oh, you got hosed. You got hosed. There are only 2. Good. Make it out. Hey. CupCake, I can't reach it. Yeah. Whoa, look at it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Go, CupCake. Frisbee is about the stuff between the tricks, right? You have 36 tricks in a freestyle routine, maybe, if you're lucky. It's a lot of tricks, right? So 36, 32, 36, right? That's pretty packed freestyle routine. Each trick takes anywhere from half a second to 1.5 seconds, right? The actual trick, yeah? So what are you doing for the other minute 30, minute 45, right? All the stuff happens between the tricks. Go. Through and clip. Good. Ouse. Go. Ouse. Yes, ouse. Up. Ouse. Yes. Good. Ouse. Through. Yes, ouse. Yes. Badass. Go. Damn it, I missed it. Through and flip. Good. Ouse. Go. What's up, Antonis? Yes, ouse. Up. Ouse. Good. Yes, good. Good. Ouse. Through. Yes, ouse. Yes. Badass. What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to Monday Night Mechanics. I'm Ron. My co-host Epi just bailed. Oh, that's a cheater move. Dude, go to dog stuff. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that either, King. You were in a good spot. CupCake's gonna steal it. All right. So what's going on? Taking requests. You guys have something you want to work on or want to talk about? Let me know. I will totally do that. Again, I'm light on content like usual. Trying to move the sage paw. Wait for it. Maybe one of these times I'll get it right. move a little bit. All right. Make that disappear. Poof. Bye. All right. So it is Monday. Got another week of Dojo action coming to you. All right. I should be wearing my big headphones. So I'm gonna. Be the star that you think I am. All right. Turn that one off, turn this one on. There we go. All right. Now my hair looks kind of normal. Right on. How's it going with the Fly Chi class? Yeah, there are probably a bunch. A bunch of them haven't even been finished as far as how we're doing them. Send me a link. Actually, I'll grab it. Spinny compass would just be a spin and a twist between each one. I'll have to grab it and go through it. So you're just trying to get something between each block and each throw that is formulaic. I'll look it up here. It might take me a second though because of super slow internet. When I'm on the stream, it's super slow. Let's see here. So for those of you guys who don't know, Fly Chi flow forms are, I'll show you the class. You can participate in this super slow internet too. I will allow you to. It's our groups. And again, it's not the website, it's my connection. It is like super duper slow, particularly when I'm streaming. This is a group for class. Here's class. Your flow forms and transition forms. The spinny compass. Yeah, so you're in front, spin, yes, catch, pass out to 2 o'clock, clockwise. Dog comes in, block, twist, yes, flank out to 10 o'clock, block, spin, yes, front cross and pass, right? And that will be clockwise pass. And then block, you'll start in clock. You'll go, what is it? Twist, right? Yes, counterclock pass. And then the same out front again. And that's that. Does that make sense? It's just a resonant spin or twist before the throw of the flat work compass. And that'll help you, the lessons learned from that. Lining up your dog, spin and twist bias, the bias for clock and counter, the natural release, right? We'll tell you the bias for clock and counter. The dog will want to go on one of the sides. Look, the trigger of spin and twist is important. It is. That'll give you control over the spin and twist. Also, the flowing from trick to trick with a block. That's something that's important. That idea, I was writing about it in the book, about how that pause resolves, right? Twist, yes, boom, catch, boom. That's in flow, right? That block and stop, pose, right. Yep, that block and stop pose is really important. I would actually, thinking about it, Antonis, that would be declaration. What you would really be working in within this is like leaning on that flank, even though it's front position. You get this a little bit out of the balanced position form too. You lean against the dog with your pressure. And dog handler team getting experience with the handler leaning in on them like that, knowing how that works, experiencing that subtle interplay repeatedly, right? So dog comes in, yes, or out, yes, I block, right? Wham, dog lines up. I lean on that pressure, spin, and I give the spin cue. The dog hits and is all over the place like a bouncing compass needle. You know what I mean? And then the dog settles in, and then we go and throw clock. The dog comes in, out, yes, block. Dog jumbles, bounces around like a compass needle. And then we give the twist cue, twist, yes, and we pause and hold and wait the throw, right? We've got kind of a this, then that situation there. A lot of opportunities to like put the dog in aporia and set up a dramatic pause or a thoughtful pause, right? And the idea here is that you guys learn to tighten up and exercise that tight internal connection, right? And you try to flow through the stops. You try and flow through the stops. Not keep it moving flow. Keep it connected, keep the process dialed in, keep the dog engaged, right? Because the dog is going to know that next is coming in some kind of cooperative fashion. Does that make sense? I think most of these fly chi flow forms are really about the handling. So fly chi number 1 or number 2, we have the front cross, right? Crossing pass. And it's easy to get sucked into the crossing pass part, right? That's the part we're working. But in order to do the crossing pass, you have to read the dog early. You have to prepare yourself in order to front cross. So you have to do that little waggle move when the dog is already going the way that you want to cross to. There are those things in between that are actually the things that we're working, not the front cross. if we do the work right, if we do the process right, this stuff that you've been struggling with, right? How to play with the form. If you do the first three forms, you have already played with the form, right? But I think the focus tends to be on the rear cross, right? It's the squib move itself, or it's the front cross. Through usage, as you do them all and get pretty competent with them, you realize that the rear cross and the front cross are like the satisfaction of the process. They're the thing that gets to happen if we do the process right. And that's kind of the goal of the forms. And I just figured it out. The goal of the forms is to set up process. When we do forms, we're doing it in order to set up process that we can move through, that will create an actual framework where we have no framework, where we have no mental framework, right? You don't even know how you would go about doing these things. And when we do the form, it sets up a process that makes those things happen. And then we have you do the form slightly differently, which asks you to play with the process and to experience the changes within the process. I think that's interesting that forms as we do them are process. Maybe that'll be helpful, because they kind of come off like they're things, right? The fly chi flow form is a thing that I do, right? It's not a thing. It's the way that we do the thing, right? And the thing is playing Frisbee. The thing is not the form. The form is not a thing. The form allows us or forces us to play Frisbee. It is the process of Frisbee, and your repetition of it is supposed to provide those eternal objects for dog handler and team that will allow you to pull those things on something like the fly, right? Cool. So yeah, clockwise spin, yes, catch. Out to 2 o'clock, out, yes, block, or block, yes, out. Or block, twist, yes, out. All three of those are fair game within the form. So you can work on your drop cue or your give cue, right? And set up a situation where the process is what leverages or motivates the dog to hold through that, right? I was just kind of fumbling on writing the how we lean on process as a learning tool for ourselves and as a teaching tool for the dogs. And we do it very purposefully within the Play Plus framework, within our framework of play, our process of play. And I think other people do it as well when they're being successful. So the way that we do the thing can be a clue as to what we're doing. And we can lean into that. And we don't lean into it much because we tend to think of the things that we're doing as like the journey to the destination. And we all like the journey, but we fucking don't, dude. We're tired of sleeping on the cold ass ground. You know what I mean? We want to get there. I want to get to San Francisco. I don't want to sleep in these mountains anymore, right? I know it's the adventure of a lifetime. Fuck that, right? And I think that happens a lot. And it happens a lot when we name it and it becomes a thing. Reinforcement is a thing. It's not a thing, dude. We pigeonhole and cram that word into some box it doesn't fit in. It's not a thing at all. It's the results of a process, right? And but we thingify it just fine. We thingify it just fine, and we totally know how it works until I go and reinforce Epi for his down. See? Did you see that? I'm going to put reinforcement on Epi's down. Down. Right? So he's down. That's awesome. I'm going to put some reinforcement on it. He always don't stand up, Epi. Don't stand up. So now I will put the reinforcement object on him. See, I just reinforced the down. Right? I paid the down poorly and reinforced the sit. And I'm completely unaware of that with the framework of with the word, right? Because we don't have it as a noun, a verb, or a process, right? The results of a process, or as like an equation almost. So anyway, the forms are not things, Antonis. They're processes. And you want to get experience at doing the things and the behaviors that are within the form process. When you're experienced doing those behaviors, you will be doing them on the fly. And that's play. You just don't recognize you're doing it, right? Because you're trying to do the thing. And how you do it doesn't matter at that point in time. It's actually pretty fascinating. I'm excited about that, Antonis. Thank you. I'm going to write that down before I forget. The forms are a process. Super cool. That link that I sent you, Antonis, that Ian McGilchrist, or I think Ian McGilchrist, super famous neuroscience guy. He's talking about a mental and physical pole within the right and left hemispheres. The whole split that he's talking about, the creative and the math, right and left hemisphere is bunk. It's bunk. It's like one tiny little sliver of the puzzle, and it's the fallacy of misplaced concreteness. Say something like that, and everything that happens is right brain is creative. Everything that happens, everything that happens math is right brain. Everything that happens creativity, creating is left brain. And we just go with that. And because we can't verify it, it just goes and lives as this, it's a fallacy of misplaced concreteness. What McGilchrist was laying out was very close to the physical and mental pole. The physical pole being where the classical condition input happens, and the mental pole being where the constructive intelligence and the I had a really nice word for it before, constructive intelligence, and the intelligence like applied to resolve the problem, right? Really pretty interesting. That stuff lives at the mental pole. And then there was another dude that Jordan Peterson interviewed, Van Veek or Varveek or something like that. He's an AI guy. And he was completely talking about concrescence. Both of them quoted Whitehead. The AI guys and the brain guys are all over Whitehead, I think. So, anyway. All right, what else we got? Got anything else? That's cool. That's cool. I'd go see him. Get me in trouble with some people. Yeah. Yeah. The need for philosophy and the kinds of discussions he brings up it's necessary. And the fact that it's a problem, it should be telling at least those of us that are old enough to have seen life before the internet. It's important to be able to engage that way. If you can't engage that way, you got real problems, man. And I don't care what political stripe you happen to be. If you can't engage, you're in trouble. All right, so I'm going to put old King-a-ling, and you know what? I don't know if I'm going to do anything. All right, let me set up some pedestals. No, Epi. Ooh, we'll have you do the hard one, Epi. Come on, Epi. Easy. Chill. Lie down, chill. This one's going to be hard. This one will be real work. King. Yes. Marker. Yes. Cookies and eye contact. Yes, I'm going to do the add value and layer. I don't think I need much add value here. Yes. The cookies right here, too close. Yes. Off to off. Remember that the duration is satisfied by off, right? When we start the duration, it resolves to the off. Off. Dude, hang on, you can't do it on your own. Oh, you can, huh? Okay, chill. Don't get off. King. Nope. King. Yes. Stall. Good. Yes. I'll mark. I'll add value. Off. Yes. I'll get the off. I could affirm that by calling it after he jumped up. I'm not going to do that. Hey, dude. Up. Yes, wait. So the wait is telling him we're going to do something. Dog catch. Boom. Oh, you ready? Go, CupCake. You ready? Boom. Oh, almost. I don't have a cookie there. We'll try one more time. Ready? Boom. Come on. Oh, that was okay. Go to dog stuff. All right, so that was weight, right? So the weight is different than the stay. The weight releases to a conditioned response, right? And so the weight releases to a trigger. And I gave him, boom, the dog catch trigger. That was my safe to fail probe, right? I don't really care. It isn't a big deal. He did the weight. I gave the trigger. It's fine. It didn't work. I gave 3 reps. That was my probe, those 3 reps. And then I dismissed the dog and tried to figure something else out. King, king, yes. Ready? Stall. Yes. So I've given him the stall cue, which means this needs to be resolved with off. Yes, good man. So no cookies up there, the off pays. Stall. Boom. Right? And off. Yes. So I've got that kind of true duration. I'm going to layer a behavior now. Stall. Uh-oh. Come on. Stall. Yes. Off. Yes. Up. Wait. Twist. Yes. Yes. Twist. Boom. Yes. Good. Yes. Oh, did you see that? Huh? Yes. Spin. Yes. Off. Yes. Great work. Great work. Up. Wait. Touch. Yes. Wow, the guy. Look at him. Touch. Oh. Yes. Wow. That was good. That was a good one, King. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Good work. Handsome. Off. Yes. Great job. Go do dog stuff. Whoa. Awesome. All right. So I did wait versus stay, right? Kind of demonstrated that. Firmed up those concepts. I showed you guys. Excuse me. Careful. Careful. I know it's hard work. I'll call you in a second. But you got to do your job. Epic. Good work. So, I demonstrated on, add value, off. I demonstrated layering the behavior with the eye contact, with the hand targeting, and with the spin and twist. I even did a spin with a hand target, and a twist with a hand target. That layering of the behavior, it layers both ways. It layers the behaviors on both sides. So the behavior that we're doing, the pedestal behavior, right, gets stronger and becomes a platform for new behavior, right? Becomes a platform for the new behavior. The new behavior gets done on top of a platform or on top of an existing medium. I don't mean like a platform like the pedestal. I mean a platform like a behavioral platform. The pedestal is engaged. And while the pedestal engages, things can be done on that, which makes the pedestal more flexible, more conceptual, more usable, right? But it also makes the behavior that's being done stronger and more flexible and more usable, right? So the hand target, when he had to sit up real tall, he doesn't sit up. I haven't taught him a pretty, right? I don't want him to sit pretty. I hate that trick. And he did that, and he really struggled with it, and he went after it because he knows how to do it, and he could do it. And that experience, pigeonholing that behavior, right? Really awesome. The Skinner's ToyBox is what I'm calling this, right? The pedestal. And I'm calling it that so we can get at this direct kind of almost lab mentality and be really honest about the fact that we're limiting the inputs. We're limiting the inputs that hit the dog at the physical pole, right? We're removing a bunch of things from the situation. And also the type of object we put them on will alter how much we're thinking about this while we do it. When I did this with CupCake on the single high pedestal, she was flying around like she was on the ground. She didn't give a shit. When I put 2 up, she was like, oh shit, this is business. And she had to think. So when we limit the dog at the on the pedestal, we take away the overwhelming, the overwhelming frame of this being a physical. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do the thing when it's on the ground. I'm doing the thing when it's on their mat. I'm going to do who fucking cares if I fall off my mat, right? When you get on the pedestal, CupCake was like, who fucking cares if I fall off the pedestal? When I put that pedestal too high, she was like, oh shit, while I do this thing, I have to mind my P's and Q's, right? And that minding of her P's and Q's is essentially doing a different mental process, right? She's doing more mental than just getting the input at the prehension stage and firing, right? So I like the fact that the pedestal adjusts how much thought or what kind of thought is going to be put into the process. I think that's super cool. And so with King, while he is doing his layering, right, his pedestal behavior is getting stronger because it's being multitasked atop of. And then the behaviors that are being layered atop the pedestal, they get stronger because they have to be done within these rigid confines, right? And they have to be done with this overarching subjective aim. Don't fall off the box over them. So the dogs are multitasking. It's like swinging a weighted bat for dog brains. Swinging a weighted bat for dog brains. That's exactly what it's like. The dog is experiencing more mental throughput and more mental effort than they would on the skill normally. And these experience, he could do 1,000,000 reps without getting that experience on the ground. So that's what we're doing with the ToyBox. I did On, add value, off, I layered behaviors. I demonstrated duration, up. I marked it, dog held, everything nice and solid. Off, and the off paid. That's a really critical one. I should probably do, before I get up with the toys, and we'll go with the toys here in a second, I am going to do one more, where I very purposefully give him multiple cookies, right? When we do the multiple on the box, and we do the multiple as a layered behavior, we want the idea, the duration behavior has to be able to handle cookie delivery and staying there. So the hard part about doing a stall and doing a juggle, you do the stall, the dog jumps up there and you give them their cookie and they fly off, because that's what I do with fucking cookies. Woohoo, I'm done here. And layering the duration with the multiple, if the duration is strong, the dog, the subjective aim of the dog is to stay on the pedestal first and make the catch secondary, because it's, that layered behavior we've been doing. And when the dog has that idea, that conceptual idea of duration, then we can leverage that. We got to practice giving a few cookies through it, though. A lot of dogs don't have this idea that that the cookie is more of a process than a discrete thing, right? And they might keep coming. And if you get one somewhere, you should probably hang out there, because it's probably going to happen there again. If it doesn't, then you should move to where the next one is going to happen, right? Rather than running around frantically, releasing powerfully into the environment for where the cookie's going to happen. All right. So I'm going to add cookies while he's up there, and I'm giving them to add value to being up there. But what I'm really doing them for is to get multiple reps of a discrete cookie being given while the dog is holding that behavior, right? And it's just a simple pedestal, right? I would do it, I would have to do it with probably with his sit. His sit is nice and solid, right? I could do it with that, or I could do it with a stand or a sit pretty behavior. But I'll just do it with the pedestal, and I want to show you kind of what it looks like to king, stall, yes. So now I'm going to deliver cookies, multiple cookies here. Chill. Off, yes. Stall. Boom, yes. And I'll pay that. Yes. Yes. Touch. Yes. Off. Yes. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. So there, I just gave those cookies, really to give him cookies while he was in the situation, right? It's a pretty stressful situation, actually, right next to Epi there. So I'm gonna be wary of that. I'm gonna move Epi for his King swinging a weighted affective bat there, right? We'll put the heavy pressure on him, and then we'll take it away when we do the hard things. See, that's how we roll here. I do think, by the way, that's probably a valid technique, right? Or a valid idea. Epi, ep. Good. Yes, there you go. That's nice. The weighted bat analogy, with the subjective tone, with the classical conditioning being in the process, right? in the cueing process, in the concrescent play, right? You're able to do things like adjust the subjective tone by putting epi there, swinging a weighted bat. And then we go to do the hard thing and we take epi away, and now the subjective tone is much lighter, right? We could also have that subjective tone there to keep the dog from being crazy, right? And that would be valuable as well. So I think having that subjective tone, the physical pull, in king, off, yes, wait, up, wait, aus, yes, yes, aus, yes. Whoa, dude. Go do dog stuff. So that's a bite on the handler, right? That's a bite on the handler. And it isn't, obviously, but I'm going to treat it as such. I'm going to dismiss the dog. I could have screamed, and if it were a dog that I was afraid would do that, I might do some big, huge production about killing the game on like he bites the disc and I fall down, right? Make a huge deal out of it for that asshole dog. But that is not okay. That's dangerous. That is exactly his problem with the mauling. Right? That is exactly his problem. He completely knew that he couldn't bite that disc, and he completely could not control himself. Completely unable to control himself, right? So it's nice to get that here, and I'm pretty sure that's the real problem. Good man. Epic, yes, good work. With his mauling, right? It's that jacked up classical condition, that jacked up subjective tone. It's busy up there in the co-host seat, Epi. It's busy in the co-host seat. Come on. All right, I'm going to do another one with King. Easy, dude. Chill. All right, do another one with King. This time I'm going to do it with gives. Dude. Mine. 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 Yes. Yes. Mine. Yes. You can see that I'm kind of making this happen. I'm in that CupCake situation that I was in the other day. Mine. 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 Yes. Mine. Yes. Mine. Yes. Mine. Mine. Yes. Mine. Mine. So he has to taco it here. and it's upside down, he's got no hope. Dude, king, mine. Mine, yes. Mine, yes. House, yes. House, yes. Yes. House, yes. Mine, yes. Come on, king. Dude. Go do dog stuff. All right. So that was fun. That was super fun. Let me tell you, that was terrific. Didn't get anything I wanted accomplished. I did. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna go about cleaning that up here, other than to take it like super slow conceptually, right? I don't know. But if the dude can't bite it and fucking drop it, how's he gonna play Frisbee? Right? Like, how are we gonna play Frisbee? I can go out, I can handle through it, but I'm always at the mercy of losing a handle on him, right? And having him until he tacos it, right? And again, I can take ownership of it and yell at him and tell him to chill, and he'll leave it alone, right? But I can't be responsible for that while I'm trying to play with him. I have other things that I have to be responsible for. You know what I mean? Like, it's rough. It's rough. And I don't know. CupCake, go. Epi. Come on, dude. Chill. You gotta be careful when you get up there. You can't just run into it. It doesn't work like that. What I think I really need to do, I'm gonna try this one more time with Frisbees, and then I'm gonna try and locate, and you know what? No, I'm not. Gonna risk hand surgery. Dude, go do dog stuff. Ready? King. Get it. Yes, mine. Yes. CupCake, go do dog stuff. Get it. King. King, get it. Oh, we've had this. I remember this. Oh, so I can't do it, Ron. I remember this. I was supposed to deal with this a long time ago. He doesn't have a bite on anything but a Frisbee. King. Ready? Oh, there it was. You ready, King? Get it. Yeah, you ready? Yeah, good. Oh. Yeah, good try, King. Ready? Teach King to catch. Oh, yeah. CupCake's having fun. You ready? That'll do, Oh. Yeah, oh, that was almost it. Ah, give me that, CupCake. Give me that. Yes, mine. Ready? Go. Oh, that was great. Oh, yes, good work. Wow, look at him. He can catch. CupCake, mine. Ready? Yes, ouse. Oh, ouse. Yes. Oh, that was it. King. One more. Dude, go. Ready? Busted. Epi. Careful. Ready? Oh, get it. Oh, almost. You ready? Oh, good try. CupCake. Zip. Oh, good try. I see you can't do it, can you? You can't even do it. Good quiet, CupCake. Might be happening for you. King. Dude, you are not king. King. Yes. Where'd it go? Can't reach it. Yes. Good work. Ready? Yes. Yes, ouse. Oh. Oh. Zip. Not okay. So this interaction with CupCake, me pushing Epi around and walking around like I'm the boss here, King not happy with that. Take eye contact. Yes. That's his cookie. Think I'm going to try and wait for him to look at it? At which point in time I will engage with it. Yes, good man. Just down there. It's right down there. Ready. Oh, that was almost it. I'm going to go back to just, yo, good try. Yes, ouse. Yes, ouse. Good work. Good work. You ready? Oh. Ouse. Ouse. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, the guy. You ready? Ouse. Ouse. Uh-oh. So I want to use that out to kind of trigger his understanding that he's got to catch and to set up this situation where he has the ability to resolve it. Oh. Yes, ouse. Ouse. Yes. Good work. Good work. Get it, get it. Oh, you ready? Oh. 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 You ready? Yes, ouse. Yes, ouse. Yes, ouse. Rah. Rah. Uh-oh. Good. I can't reach it. Yes, good man. Get up here. Yes. Get it. Uh-oh. You ready? Oh, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. That's mine. You ready? That's mine. Yeah, good. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Ready? Yes, house. Go to dog stuff, King. I'll turn him around so you guys can see what's going on. I'm gonna do another round of that. I think I got some stuff. There you go. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. We go 5 days a week. Pretty stoked about that, actually. I don't know what his deal was with toys. I don't know what baggage he came in with them. I know that I tried to work toys with him on a stream recently. Yeah, he's an interesting guy. The Taoist cowboy. I just don't play with felt toys. I only play with frisbees. You know, he's an interesting cat. But getting that initial interest, not very easy, right? I'm not suggesting you throw felt toys or wool toys at your dog until he catches. That's not the method, right? There is no method for getting a dog to play. No method at all. A method is pretty much impossible, right? You have to employ a set of heuristics, a set of super flexible rules that allow you to interact super flexibly with the dog, right? So I want to use a heuristic, essentially a general rule that comes into effect when other rules are not working. Right? A rule that the experienced person applies deftly, right? So I was using the process of being on the pedestal, right? Yeah, shyness is normal. You don't need any shit coursing through her. You need to make her feel comfortable. Yeah, you need to make her feel comfortable. She doesn't need remedies. She needs to learn how to be a big girl. You know what I mean? Yep, you got to give her time to settle in, and you got to give her time to get her feet under her. So I was using the process of the pedestal And it actually worked quite well when he missed the one and it rolled away. And then he was like, oh shit, I'm on the, well, I can't go get it. And then he kind of was like, well, I'm gonna go get that shit. And I marked it and he didn't finish, right? But he only went to get it because of the pedestal situation, right? The pedestal situation made that intriguing, right? And then he got it and wanted to bring it back up on the pedestal, didn't know how to do that, didn't know what to do, and quit on it. That's fine, right? Was also relying on the process of having done the multiple up there, right? And that process goes a long way to pushing them in the direction that the process has pushed them in the past, right? And then I got something that approached the drop, right? He was catching, I was marking, he drops right away, totally standard. Anytime you mark catch, a dog's gonna drop it for the next cookie. It's just standard. So I started to mark yes, drop, and I'll re-grab will be my next move, right? Once I have the dog engaging with the toy and putting their teeth on it, then I employ a re-grab so we can get multiple bites. And I'll just walk through my bite work process, the pieces of the bite work thing that are necessary, and I'll squeeze them in on this pedestal in Skinner's ToyBox, right? He is a Prince Epic of Epic Town, right? Prince Epic, you are. He's a little tyrant. He's a little tyrant. Epi, off. Off. Good. Come on, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do it again. You ready? Up. Chill. Good work. Dude. Chill. Good. All right, King. King. Up. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, yes, that was it. That was it. I saw it. I saw it, buddy. Yeah, you ready? You ready? Yes. Oh. Take the eye contact. Yes. Oh. And I'll throw. And that was it. That was the big move. Ready? I'll take the toys away. Ready? Oh yeah, you ready? And I'll take the toy away, right? Oh, cookies, that's great. Good job, Ron. Don't drop cookies. Up. Yes, good. You ready? You ready? Get it, King. Oh, get it. Oh. Ready? Twist. Come on. King. I can't even get him to lure with it. Twist. Twist. Yes. That's the one. That's the one. That's what I got. That's what I got. You know, I wonder how much of that is Epi like seething behind him. You ready? Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just being flat for the misses. Ready. Ready. Oh, good try. Oh, good try. Yeah, good try. Oh, got you in a headlock, King. In a headlock. In a headlock. Ready? Get up there. Yes, good man. Oh, that was almost it. That was almost it. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? You ready? One more try. One more try. Ready? Yeah, good man. Yeah, good man. Ouse. Yes, good work. Wow, that was it. That was it. Yeah, you ready? Oh, good try. Uh-oh. Yes! Get it. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho. So I really want, you ready? Yes, ouse. Yes, ouse. Oh, yeah. CupCake, that'll do it. Ah, good work. Good work. You ready? You ready? Yes. Oh. Yes, ouse. Yes. Oh, there you go. There you go, handsome. You ready? Yes. Yes, ouse. Yes. Ouse. Yes. Ouse. Good work. Look at him. Look at the guy. Ready? Yes. Ouse. Yes. Ouse. Yes. Mine. Uh-oh. What happened? Mine. And I'll slow roll it down here. King, up, up. Yes. Yes. Uh-oh. Yes. Up. Yes. Ouse. Good work. Good work, King-a-ling. Good work, handsome. We'll do one more set. One more set. You ready? Yes. 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 Yes, ouse. Good work. I'm going to do a couple more. I'll get to that question there in a sec. You ready? Yes. And nothing. But you got to make that catch, King. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm going to take it. Take that one too. You ready? Yes, ouse. Yes, ouse. Yes, ouse. What? That is it. That is it. Yes. Get off that lazy ass. Get off that lazy ass. You ready? Yes. Yes. Yes, ouse. Go. Yes, good man. Right on the nose. Go. All right, King off. Good work. All right, I'm going to take that. I'll take that as a pretty big win. And I really think Epi, the Prince Tyrant here, is pretty rough. So, Yeah, that's rough, Ace of Hogan. That's rough. Happens. So with King, in that session, I got the catch working. So again, I think Epi really damages everyone's subjective form in here. When I turned King around to face the camera here with Epi behind him, he like fucking melted. He was in, you can see it right there. He was in poor form just with Epi moving and having moved and being behind him. And CupCake acts similarly. But I got the catch working, and then I had him do attention for the opportunity to catch. And we had not very many successes, but we did have successes. He was going through the process, and he was making it happen. And I was pretty steadfast, and this is what we got going on. This is the game. And I played some games within the game. I roughed him up a little bit. I beat on him a little. Oh yeah, raw. And I tried to do some things, but I didn't try to make him get there. You know what I mean? I didn't try and make him do it. I gave him the opportunity, and I think that's somewhat important. I'm gonna try this without Epi in here sometime and see what happens. So I think getting a handle on this skill with all the toys, I think, well, let me put it to you this way. I don't know whether it will solve King's mauling problem, but he doesn't have the skills to solve his mauling problem. He doesn't know what he's doing with the toy at all. And anytime I offer him another toy, he doesn't want it. And in the past, that's been okay for me. He plays a Frisbee, I don't care, right? When everything's working right and everything's okay, that's fine, right? But if I have to fix, I'm getting ready to ban Ace of Hogan again. If I touch you guys on the screen here, it asks me if I want to ban you. So I don't want to ban Ace of Hogan. Oh, what was I saying? Something super important, obviously, right? Anyway, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. The dog, in order to solve his problem, has to be able to like know what a catch is and know how to drop and how to give. And when I use discs, if I do it in handled fashion, right? If I handle it, I can make it happen. But he's not learning anything that way. And the cookie of play or the cookie of the bite or whatever comes afterward is not strong enough to stop it from happening. His cognizant awareness over what he's doing when we mark in play and when I handle him through it is non-existent. So how are we gonna fix that? Other than me yelling at him to chill, right? And again, he'll do that. He'll totally do that. But that solves a mauling problem. He doesn't really know how to do anything with toys at all. He like can't bite another kind of toy. And I don't know, I just think he should be a little more flexible than that. You know what I mean? He's a dog. That's like, I don't touch blue things with my hands. Sorry. Oh, that thing's blue. Holy shit. You'll have to get it for me. I don't touch that shit. Right? That's irrational. It's crazy. Within that session, if all of them hit him in the face like he was sitting there and I was throwing toys at him, I wouldn't have pursued that session like that. The moment he like looked at it, right, as it was going up, or he kind of mouthed at it, I had him, right? And I was pretty sure, completely confident that I had him at that point in time. When he looked at it on the ground after it fell off, I know that I have him. And you have to understand that when you're working through something like this, right? If they look at it, or if they watch it, or they kind of bite it, they're on task. Something is going on. Gosh, this is crazy. So something is going on that is keeping them from being on task. And in the case of King here, my guess is it was the tyrant behind him, right? Don't you dare catch that. If you catch that, you'll make me look bad. Nobody makes the prince look bad. I'm angry. I'm coming off the ball, right? All that shit's going through King's head the whole time. But once the dog engages with the toy, you have them. And then it becomes playing games around how we interact with the toy. So, Antonis, we've been talking about rhythm within play, right? I had a variety of rhythms trying to go on, right? I had like snatch it away from him, leave it there for a long time, and snatch it away, right? I had boom, 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 pick him up, boom, boom, boom. I had boom, boom. Had boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow. And so the novelty that I was trying to set up with the rhythm of the play, right? All games are not tag as 6-year-olds, right? There are cerebral games, you know. Chess, nothing happens in chess. Everything's slow, right? Click, click, and then boom, 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 check. All of a sudden, we've gone from this super slow, boring ass thing to 5 moves of critical nature in a minute, right? The games are not about, they're not about scoring the points, right? They're not about scoring the points. They're about doing the thing, right? And if we're 8-year-olds playing basketball, the score is going to be 12-8. It's not going to be 112-24 or 112-96. It'll be 12-8, right? All of the stuff that they learn has nothing to do with making the baskets. It's all about them playing the game in between. So I might try another one with King here. You know what? Let me kick Epi out if I can. Epi, Ep, go sec. Yep, don't whine at the door. Go sec. Oh, freedom, King, freedom. You ready? Are you ready, King-a-ling? Here we go. Get up there. Get up there, yes. You ready? And so I'm going to let the game die. And I'll let the game die. I got nothing, right? Ready? Oh. Yeah, oh, that was it. I got nothing. I'll snatch this one. Oh, that one's mine. Oh. I'll snatch it away. Ready? Come on, King-a-ling. Come on, handsome. CupCake, that'll do. Ready? Oh, that was it. Yes, Ouse. Yes, Ouse. Yes, oh, that was it. That was it. Oh, oh. CupCake, yes. Yeah, super sensitive to me giving the dog shit. Zip. Super sensitive to that. You ready? Oh. Yes, good man. Oh. 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 You ready? Yes, Ouse. Yes, Ouse. Oh, you missed it. Rah. Rah. Get up here, King. Yes. Yes, Ouse. Yes, Ouse. Yes, Ouse. Great work. Good man. Go do dog stuff. Wow. Whew. All right. It's a bad CupCake. I think it's funny how much in and in, Epi. How aware I am of the other dogs in the area and the general tone, the general subjective tone, the classical conditioned state as a result of the dogs and their juice, their angst, whatever, towards what's happening. I think it's way bigger than we think it is, right? You know, you'll definitely want to keep that in mind if you have like a real strong dog and a dog who defers to that other dog. They might need to be totally somewhere else. You know, just having them here, I can see where having CupCake barking all the time would make King uncomfortable all the time. And then I would have this sense that King is just an uncomfortable dog, when in reality, King has just been around dogs that make him uncomfortable. And rightly so, that barking's fucking annoying. You know what I mean? And the physical pull and subjective tone of the, you know, the play process that I've been laying out, I think is freaking critical for that. It really puts it on your mind, and it really allows you to troubleshoot and work around things, not be surprised that something weird is happening. It reminds me of when I learned the best piece of advice I ever got in dog training, early aughts. Can't remember who it was, someone at Camp Gone to the Dogs, I think. Expect your dog to fail in every new environment. And as soon as I expected my dog to fail in every new environment, I took steps for it not to happen. And it didn't happen nearly as much. The other thing is that when it did happen, I didn't feel like I was a douche, like I was really stupid for allowing it to happen, right? Part of our apprehension at trying things new and playing with our dogs and doing it in public and all that stuff is that we're afraid to make a mistake. You know, mistakes are a necessity for learning, right? If you don't make mistakes while you're learning, you didn't really learn anything. Mistakes during performance are not okay, right? But when you're learning it, you're not performing it. Performing is the output of knowledge and information action. Learning is the input of information, knowledge, and action, right? They're mutually exclusive. You can't do both of them at the same time, and we keep trying to do so, right? Anyway, all right. You guys got anything else? Do we have anything else? All right, I think I'm going to take off. I'm going to jump out. I'm going to bounce with Badass Meme Roll number 18 first. I'd like to thank our patrons. This show would not be going on without you guys. Become a patron, get access to classes, hang out with us 3 times a week if you want. Super, super cool. Vice directors and above get access to Discquando, and bus buddies and above get access to all the classes. So, yeah, I'm going to play us out with Badass Meme Roll number 18. We'll see you guys soon. See you around, Antonis. Yeah, you got to see me get my ass handed to me. I love that. Love that. It's good. It's good for that to. It's good for that to go down. We will see you guys soon. Epi will hold down the fort.